My name's Justin DeRoy, and you tuned in for a new episode of Canceled Misfits. For this week's episode, we have the show Deception. The summary for the show goes as follows. Famed magician Cameron Blake's brother is sent to prison for a murder he didn't commit, leading him to join forces with the FBI in exchange for their help in proving his brother's innocence. The show starred Jack Cutmore Scott, Ilfentia Hardera. I'm not even remotely even close to probably pronouncing it right, I'm sure, but I gave it my best shot. Sorry. So the highlights for the show basically was, well, at least for me anyway, the concept alone is my favorite thing because I'm a big fan of stage magic, and just seeing them show a magician put his talents to solving crimes, I think is just the coolest thing ever. But yeah, that's just for me. Ratings for the show were actually starting out very disappointing for this. It began out with just a 1.2 and just went on plummeting all the way down to a 0.4, which is never good for any TV show, because really maybe you could stick around with what it started out with a 1.2, but the fact it just kept on going and going lower than that was definitely just showing you that it was heading towards cancellation. So reviews for the show actually weren't even that bad, actually, for both fans and critics. There weren't a lot of reviews for it, though, so clearly they didn't really find many people that were really even interested enough to review the show. But the people that did review it and gave it poor reviews just mostly just seemed to think that it wasn't able to hold their attention enough to really warrant much more time to watch it. So yeah. So final thoughts on the show is really that there's just not much to say on why the show got canceled, really. It just seemed like, the show's rating just simply didn't reflect the show that was worth keeping around. I could try and speculate all day on why the show got canceled. I could say perhaps maybe, the stars of the show just weren't a big enough draw. Perhaps, the concept of the show just, wasn't interesting enough to draw more viewers. But in the end, really, you just gotta accept the fact that, not all shows can be a big hit. That's just it. And it's unfortunate. I personally, again, like I said, I thought it was a very interesting show, and I thought it was something I really would have liked to have seen go on further. But, like I said, this happens all the time. Shows just, don't reach an audience, and get canceled. But, yep, that's going to be it for this review of the show Deception. I really love it if you could try and check out the other content of this channel. We have on Fridays and Monday our box office prediction and recap. And then on every Tuesday, we put a new episode of the show Hi-Fi Pop. But yeah, it'd be great help to this channel if you could check out those other videos. Maybe even check out the link below where we have our Patreon. But that's going to be it for me today. Thank you and goodbye.